Hooray.
Walk in the hallway. Step, 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 step. Alright, what are we doing today? What happened last video? I forget.
Okay, so you're outside of the building now, and you have to
Oh
go.
shit! What the fuck is that?
So some of those guards definitely are falling asleep on the job.
Napping. Totally napping. Uh-oh, wind.
Definitely not harmed in any way by the monsters you are fighting.
Oh. Magic? Area affecting magic? I don't know. F that. We'll just have to kill it.
Why bother arguing in the middle of a fight? Just kill the fucker.
Well, he's telling us about the move command.
Oh, well, he can go fuck off and move himself.
How can go fuck off? Because I don't even need the move command for this fight. Or the next fight.
What exactly does the move command do?
Move command, you can move to a certain spot on the battlefield. There's predestined spots, and you can just move there, or you can wait in the spot you're already at.
Now,
And
does moving cost your action?
it costs 1 AP.
That's awfully annoying.
Well, no, because it's part of your strategy. You have to strategize where to place people during certain boss fights, because there's area affecting attacks. And that's why he brought up the whole movement thing.
So splitting your characters up when a boss has really high damage and area of effect attacks is a good idea.
Yes, and you'll be seeing me do that in later boss fights when that actually comes into play.
Yeah, I think when you were doing your live stream, when you were fighting All-Wise, if I recall right, you had your characters try to split up a little bit so that way they weren't hit by his
Huge attacks? Yeah.
his bigger attacks.
That's what you do. Eventually it just becomes natural.
I think I saw Lark was on one end and like Rastan was on the opposite end of the area.
Yeah.
And then there was like your other character or characters, I can't remember who, another
Character was probably Leslie.
Yeah, Leslie was in it, and I think there might have been one more. They were kind of close. They were kind of closer to Lark than Rastan, but they were still kind of far apart.
Yeah. Yeah, you can move them predestined. Alright, this person will actually heal you and give you a full liquid, which is nice from the very beginning, but I don't want to really use it.
What does full liquid do?
Fully restores all your HP. Liquids are your HP restores in this game.
Okay.
So basically, right now I'm running off of some heal liquids that I didn't buy. Most heal liquids I've gotten at this point I got bummed off of enemies I defeated.
Yeah.
And then there's mid liquids which do a little bit more healing.
Yeah, I mean, if only you could win potions in Pokemon, not have to go to a fucking mart to buy them all.
Yeah.
That's one thing I remember about Pokemon. You don't get items from enemies unless you can somehow steal certain ones from Pokemon, but even then, those aren't really useless for healing purposes.
Yeah, that's the nice thing. There's a lot of items you can pick up, and it's nice to fight a lot of people at the very beginning of the game because they'll give you healing items that are very crucial.
So, are the healing items kind of like in Legend of Dragoon? In Legend of Dragoon, what happened was the healing items, they were always effective throughout the game, mostly because there was never a set amount they'd heal. Like the lowest level healed like 30%, the second level healed like 50%, the third level healed like 80%, and then the last level healed all of HP for a character. And then there was potions that healed like all characters for like 20%, and then 40%, and then 60%.
Didn't we do that roughly today?
Because I don't think there's been very many RPGs that did that, but I think it was a really good idea because it means you don't have to make these stupid, healing items that go to waste later in the game because they heal nothing compared to what you should be healing. Like you could use them throughout the game because they'll always be effective.
Like, you'll see me, like, have, like, 99 of, like, all the healing items eventually because you get so much cash rolling in. And, like, I have some minor damage and I just want to start healing party members while I'm grinding. I'll use, like, heal liquids, like a bunch of them. It takes a lot of them to when you get later in the game. But right now it's very important to have them.
Well, I would hope it's important to have your healing liquids, because if you don't, well, obviously you die.
Well, not exactly. You have water magic, which does healing, but Riffy is the one with water magic at the moment, and Riffy also has some Excel-Axe.
Not to mention, MP doesn't, you only have so much MP.
Yeah, you only have so much MP, but Excel-Axe, you just have to boost up your SP. So every couple of turns, you just hit a few opponents, boom, you get some SP. Then you use her Excel-Act, her first Excel-Act actually, is a healing one.
Yeah, what are the different kinds of Excel-Acts?
Each character has their own kind of Excel-Axe, so ones that Lark have, you won't see with Alf or Aston or Rithia. The only ones that actually share an Excel-Act is Leslie and Nico, because they both use guns. That's the only reason.
Nico's a bitch. He can't get close to something for the life of him.
No, he can't. He's very much a scaredy cat, and he can't do anything right. Essentially throughout the entire game, except for, like, the end. For him, at least.
That reminds me of Axel, the Dark Hero from Disgaea 2. In Disgaea 2, he was like a pathetic little pussy for most of the game until, like, one epic moment he has at the end.
Yeah, and then some Excel-Acts will boost stats or heal, and then some of them have like an element. They're an element attack, so instead of like using a normal attack, some of them have an element like ice or fire or water or dark or light attached to them. So you can do element damage. So play around the element feature around this game because bosses have weaknesses and restraints like to certain elements. I think that's about it.
I guess that does it.
SP, or SP, Excel-Axe, at least for now.